folks. What can I do for you? How can I help? Sorry, folks. That's all I've got time for. Well, I'm not a doctor, but I can speak to it from an emergency responder's point of view. Here's what I notice. There's definitely an altered state of consciousness. His erratic behavior points toward a head injury, or intoxication due to foreign substances. Or I guess, magic? Who's to say? I've been wondering the same thing. It's not like him. He used to be so considerate. He's acting like he's high. Not in the slightest. And he's created a bizarre memory of another life. I have to say I have not. But that's not to say it can't be real.
You? Not a chance. Hello, loves. What can I do for you? I'm open for questioning. No. Far as I recall, Sinclair used to be, well, charming. He was always thoughtful and took great care to have perfect hygiene. Bit of a mess now, isn't he? No. It keeps calling me names like Walbert and Jonald. Really rather annoying. You mean aside from everything. I guess he does seem to be getting backed up a bit more often than usual.
I yelled that!
You don't remember me? Huh. Interesting. Hi there, Sudsy. That's a good boy. Now run along to your tray, won't you, dear? Let's dive right in. Our mutual friend here filled me in on your last conversation, and as I was saying, I know the contents of your last conversation. Why, yes, that's exactly right. Let's go through these again and see if we can't collect some evidence, shall we? Where should we begin our investigation? What else should we ask him about? Before we do, let's discuss what we learned. What do you make of it? The whole thing did seem suspicious. What do you think it points to? I thought the same thing. Yet there is no apparent ill intention behind it. Perhaps his benign fabrication is a clue in and of itself. What do you think it points to? An intriguing hypothesis. I'm thinking the same. Let's get back to our interview. It's like interviewing a can of silly string. He's all over the place. Okay. Let's go over this. Well, that is actually a real place. It's usually called the QD. It's the first thing he said that seems like it could be true. But what about those ingredients? If you say so. It is? Huh. It doesn't point to much. By gosh, you're right! Datura stramonium. Its properties include memory loss and delusion. Not much of a clue there. True. Says here, side effects include psychosis, vomiting, diarrhea, and more vomiting. Guess there's no real clue here then. You got me, I can't find anything about it online. What is it? Interesting. Let's add that to our list. Indeed, I thought the same. I think we're onto something. Things are starting to add up here. There's nothing anywhere online. Could just be a mom and pop shop, though. Give us a moment, would you, Martin? Anything stand out to you? I agree. One of the most interesting pieces of evidence thus far. Yes, very peculiar. Sinclair, would you give us a moment? I think witnesses are in order. We can talk to Dorian, Arma, or Sudsy? Arma's our resident fire alarm. Should be a good witness. Who should we talk to first? Who should we talk to next? We'd like to ask you about Sinclair. This clearly won't do. Good try. Let's move on. I don't think this is getting us anywhere. Well, I couldn't agree more. What do you think it taught us? Yes, that. You got that from Sudsy? All right. I knew I could trust your judgment. Sinclair, could you give us another moment alone? All right. Thank you? I've been thinking. Whatever is going on, clearly Sinclair/Martin's mind is... Exactly. I'm a little concerned that given his fragile state, he's vulnerable. I'm afraid that if we make the wrong analysis of the situation, he might lose it completely. Okay, well, if you say so, let's do this. Seems dangerous. Anything could happen. I'm glad someone is. I've never been so nervous. I can't make heads or tails of this. I've never trusted anyone with a case before, but I'm gonna trust you to make this call. We have gotten as far as we can. We can't? Why not? It is, and we must err on the side of caution. I am sad to say that I agree. Now, the moment of truth. We need to ask you one question. What is your name? We've done it! Never you mind, Sinclair. Never you mind. Shall we? Meet me back at my office. Don't take too long. Of course. You know where to find me, Detective. I'm sorry. We only announce the results of investigations when we are 100% confident. In your case, We just couldn't be certain. I'm sorry, but I can't go along with this. I don't think this is where the evidence pointed us. Be that as it may, I can't consider this a closed case. I'll be in my office. Huh? Oh no. We've made a horrible mistake. This is terrible. Just terrible. We should never have stuck our noses in this case. Never. He's gone utterly mad. We've ruined everything. I have to go.
And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida. Ah! I can breathe again. It feels so good to have an esophagus and all that goes with it, like the little dangly thing back there. No, thank you. I'm quite full. Now I can finally make my way back to Turkleman City. Do they still have those winged transportation things?
Buses! Yes, exactly. Please point me to the nearest bus port. There are only 7. Precisely. A kabocha squash. Be sure to save your files first.
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams. A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking. A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking. A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking. A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking. Sinclair does a funny little dance when he sees you, leaping up in the air and clicking his heels together. Sinclair turns his red and blue gaze to Maggie, his expression completely blank. He waggles his handles, the way a human might waggle their eyebrows. Maggie bends to allow Sudsy to sniff her hand, patting his head briefly. Sinclair wobbles, staggering back against the wall. Sinclair doubles over, holding his sides with a sickly groan. He stands up to his full height, one hand resting gently on his belly, approximately. Sinclair reaches out for your hand, taking it in his with a pronounced tenderness. He brushes his thumb gently across the back of it. Sinclair fans at himself with one hand, tugging at his tie pipes. Sinclair lets out a triumphant laugh. Sinclair grips his sink head in both hands, trembling all over. Sinclair pays you no mind whatsoever, singing to himself and doing a shuffling dance. Sinclair is still doing the same weird dance he was doing before. Is it possible he just never stopped? Sinclair begins dancing erratically. The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a sink becomes... It begins with a steady drip of caresses, as Sinclair begins to use his body for the first time. The energy between you flows naturally and freely. As the pressure mounts, the two of you find yourselves awash in pleasure. Sinclair becomes highly excited, and with an abundant liquid rush, the experience is over, leaving you soaked and eager for more. Sinclair slinks out of your house and directly into the public eye. While accidentally appearing on stage during a political debate, he trounces his baffled opponents. He offers surprisingly fresh perspectives on international trade policy and criminal justice reform. Coining the catchphrase, "Don't let it all go down the drain," he breezes through the primaries and wins the presidential election with an overwhelming 80% of the popular vote. On Inauguration Day, Sinclair forgets to show up for the entirety of his first term in office and promptly wins a second. Regardless of the direction you point, Martin climbs out the window and disappears. Martin returned to his wife and children, who had missed him greatly. From then on out, they washed hands and dishes in basins only. Late one night, Martin returned to Vagabonder's shop, determined to even the score. He ended up purchasing several new shovels instead, and joined Vagabonder's knitting club. The two of them are fast friends, and Vagabonder's cursing days are over. Indeed, Sinclair's true form was never in doubt. He was a pygmy box turtle all along. Congratulations! You did it. You do so. In turtle form, Sinclair sought out greener pastures, a favourable climate zone with swampy vegetation, a better dew point, and at least 10 gallons of water per inch of shell length. He stands there, silent and unmoving, until you finally leave. He stands there silent and unmoving, until you finally leave. He stands there silent and unmoving,
Until you finally leave, he stands there silent and unmoving. Until you finally leave. He can indeed. Your night becomes full of porcelain and neckties. With fierce abandon, you show him that waiting is not an option. He is soon drained. The hours pass by so quickly when you're with your lover, Sinclair the Sink. Things heat up between you and your lover, Sinclair, but always within responsible temperature limits. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. What follows is astonishingly inventive and utterly mundane at the same time. If you find that in any way confusing, congratulations. That seems to be the mark Martin has chosen to leave on the world. When all is said and done, you feel as if you are a claim, one that has been adjusted to complete satisfaction.
I wouldn't be able to sink to your level if I tried. Nah, just kidding. Everyone hates me, as they damn well should.
Help! Help me! Hello? Can you hear me? Hi. Hello. That wasn't me. I mean, it was me. But it wasn't. Isn't. Nothing is as it seems. I am not who I seem. I mean, the eye you see before you isn't the me I am inside. You see, there's the eye that sees through these eyes, of course, but who is that? Certainly not the one I am. No, it's a reality thing. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to fear except creepy old fortune tellers in poorly lit back alleys. No! Don't leave me! Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems. Why, yes! I splish-splashed a little water right into the electrical socket. Not a bad move, if I may say so. I never thought about it that way. I merely meant to alert the powers that be to my terrible predicament. I'm not who I appear to be. My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. Now you're catching on. Just how weird this is gonna get. Well, I don't know if I wanted my dog to be turned into a bar of soap, but that happened. And here we are. Down, Sudsy, down. Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Tray, Sudsy, go to your tray. Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered. Yeah. Pretty much. No! Okay, bye! Sink you next time! And that's just the beginning. No! Wait! I need someone to reverse this curse! Oh yes, a foul, mysterious curse. Cast upon me by a foul, mysterious fiend. Try this on for size, then. Of course it's a real place. Do I look like the kind of guy who would lie to you? Looks can be deceiving. My pleasure is what I would say if I weren't trapped in eternal sanctum. Exactly. And I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. No! That's just what she wants you to think. Allow me to explain. It all happened one rainy night on the north side of Turkleman City. You're back! The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays. Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour. Devastatingly potent. Yes, a recipe for disaster. I know. I shouldn't have indulged. I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion. They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things, like Diplodocus berries and Jimson weed cupcakes. They also sell Excedrin by the pint. The headache medicine. Oh, yes. Very. But good for headaches. Anyway, I ate my fill and went on my way. That's when things started to get weird. No! Not at all! It was Thursday. I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or I guess you could say I was making my way about town. Aimlessly. You see? You're very perceptive. And what? Ah, yes. So you want me to continue. This was your meaning. Why, that's precisely what I'm telling you. Please don't. I can assure you, it isn't as much fun as it looks. And with 2 of us in the room, it might just start to get a little confusing. Please try to stay on track. Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it. Would I know? Sinks? I am. Relax! It was a joke. You really ought to lighten up. Anyway, I wandered down the alley and came to a door lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting. Although it could have easily been more of a chartreuse. I can't tell, I'm tone deaf. Yes, Her name was Vagabonda the Sinclair'S. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting. I'm sorry I keep harping on the shirt, but it was absolutely fantastic. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one. They were business cards. I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan. The owner's name is Ace. He does great work.
If only I'd known that it wasn't to be the case.
Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade. We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again, and we had a bit of a row, and I'm sorry. God damn, that is a nice shirt. Anyway, so I snatched it back from her again, and we had a bit of a row. I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me. Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me. She waved what looked like a magic wand, although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort, and then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done." She wasn't above a bad pun. That is correct. And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life, to stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more, without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you? Oh, joy! A wise choice. Oh, I'm fresh out of bits. Oh, I haven't been taking minutes on this meeting. Have you? If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries. Or just go see if Vagabonda the Sinclair'S is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel. Oh, yay! Let me know when you have news. Fair enough. Hello again, wandering traveler. Have you made up your mind as to whether or not you'll help me? I long to escape the confines of the pipes and their various interweavings and return to my old life as Martin Applegate, insurance claims adjuster extraordinaire. You're back! Off, Sudsy! Go lick someone else's hands. I don't care how dirty they are. Off with you. Go to your tray. So, have you found someone to help yet? Well, it is like I have all day, so I'll see you some other time then. You did? That's so unlikely as to be almost unbelievable. They do say that. They always have. I am? Wow! Thank you. Let me shake your... That's odd. Your tricks won't work on me. My hand isn't a hand at all. It's a stainless steel knob. And my neck is a faucet. And my dog is still a bar of soap. I don't care if you don't mind, Sudsy. The point here is we've all been lied to. Exactly. Out with you. Out of my sight, false friend. Unbelievable. You thought that just because you didn't believe my story, that it wasn't my actual experience. You don't know what it's like to live trapped in an alien body. To know in your heart that you're an insurance claims adjuster, while everyone around you just sees a plain old sink. A sink with a bar of soap for a pet. You? Alone? I doubt it. Come back when you've found a professional. You've returned! And no better time. I've been hearing some strange rumors lately. It would seem that some people are saying I'm not a man at all. They say I'm a sink who's lost his mind. Can you believe it? Sounds like the of agreeance. Sounds like the no of agreeance. Right? And who's this you've got with you? Remember you? Why, no, madam. We've never met before. I'm sure I'd remember such a stunning beauty. Yet my dog seems to know you. How curious. So that's the name of this shapely glass. How rude. Yes, and that's very kind of you. I meant it was rude of me to interrupt just now. It seems to me there are a few different avenues for further investigation. There is my very curious choice of occupation, my journey downtown after work, my incongruous lack of memory with regard to other entities in the house, and my encounter with the mysterious Vagabond the Sinclair'S. I never cease to amaze myself. What else can I tell you about my job? I work for Generally National Auto Insurance. I'm a claims adjuster. Mostly I just adjust claims. On some special occasions, they adjust me. Sure, adjusting claims is a lot like adjusting the human body, like chiropractors do. You kind of take one bit and then sort of twist it until something snaps. Then the person says, "Wow, thank you, I feel so much better." After that, you submit the claim for approval, and your boss says,
You did a great job, Martin. I'm proud of you.
Reasonable is my middle name. Me too! Then clearly this isn't the right job for you. My boss is named Boss. Jim Boss. Jim Bossman. His name is Jim Bossman. Jim Bossman. His name is Jim Bossman. Of course. But first, what do offices look like? Not exactly, no. What else can I tell you about that fateful night? Let us dive into that unfortunate eve. Of course, I left work late and made my way to a local watering hole, the Banana Club. I had a Shirley Temple, and then I had 6 more of them. Surely not! Or should I say, surely not? My mistake. I probably just didn't finish. If I had, I would have said they were potentially the best drinks I'd ever had. Then I went to the questionable Dandelion. With gusto! I had one of their new specials, Jimson weed cupcakes with a side of Diplodocus berries. Delicious. I didn't have a headache, so naturally I avoided that item. I roamed about a bit. Then I saw a mysterious, threatening dark alley which I wandered into. Quite sanely, I might add. And that's when I met Vagabonda. Vagabonda! What a mysterious character. What else would you like to know? It was a loyalty card for a free shovel from Ace of Spades. It's a bespoke shovel manufactory. Why, yes, here it is. Have I? How odd. Completely unlike me to do such a thing. They sell moms and pops now? Ruthless. I assume it was because I took her punch card. You don't. I don't. But do we really know anything? Of course. Here, take it. Did somebody say... So what's what? Have you gotten to the bottom of things? Well, what's your verdict? Am I man? Or am I sink? Or am I walnut brittle? Preposterous! I don't believe it for a moment! What? That proves nothing! What evidence do you have? What? Yes, I was cursed! Madness! Jimson weed is perfectly safe! Excedrin is legal in the state of Florida. No, I didn't! What? Preposterous! How dare you! A hallucination! It was? Dare you suggest such nonsense? I've adjusted 1,000 claims in my day. It can't be. I can't believe it. And yet, oh, is the room spinning? I don't feel so good. I feel something in my pipes. Something strange. What are you trying to say, Sudsy? My word. That's done it. What was that in my system? Why, I feel as if I've just returned from some sort of journey. Have I been dreaming? I'm Sinclair, of course. Done what, Maggie? Yes. That would be nice. I am quite tired. So, all this questioning was for naught? What am I to make of my situation? Neither man nor sink. Am I doomed to reside in this middle world forever? I'm a monster! A freak! Different like a fox! Thank you! Don't bother. I've given up hope. Easy for you to say. You get to be a trapezoid with all your uneven, beautiful angles. I'm very perceptive. Sure you are. And I'm a sink. And maybe it'll deepen to the point I'm a talking toilet. God forbid. And now I'm hearing voices. Well, anyway, I guess I'll just be here, washing things, and pining away for my long-lost home in Turkleman City. Feel free to come by and see me whenever you like. And thanks for trying to help me. I'll always think of you as a friend. I feel as if we are meeting for the first time. I assure you, the pleasure is all mine. It was a very strange time, but you saved me. If it weren't for you, I'd still be a raving lunatic. Now that I'm back to my old self, I'd love to thank you properly. And neither would I. May I take your hand? So soft. I could caress you all day. I can also be firm. I would like that very much. My. Let's at least wait until after dinner. That would be marvelous. Always. Come along, Sudsy. Vindication! Sweet vindication! All those naysayers have now been naysayed! Take that, Maggie! I could smell the doubt on you. Thank you for believing in my utterly outrageous tale. I feel like I've been seen for who I am, and yet
I find I am no closer to undoing my curse. Does this mean I must remain a sink forever? I'm doomed to retain this cursed form, it seems. I do thank you for your efforts, however. I dub thee friend. Come by my office any time for a claims adjustment of your choosing. If you couldn't save me, I don't think anyone can. I'm doomed to retain this cursed form, it seems. I do thank you for your efforts, however. I dub thee friend. Come by my office any time for a claims adjustment of your choosing.
Brilliant idea!
Okay, how do I look? Is it working? I'm going to go and practice some martial arts. I find I have an inexplicable craving for pizza. And he's off! Well, hello there, my friend. Allow me to shake your hands. Don't mind if he gives you a lick. He's very friendly. And antiseptic. And you, my friend, never better. But say, can I interest you in some insurance? I had you there for a minute, didn't I? Just pulling your leg, my friend. Only jesting. What? Who is... Who am I? My mind feels like it's breaking into a thousand blurbans. I'm all jumbled. Things are... How once did it all seem? How can an insurance claims... Wait! An adjustment! Once more into the breach, dear friends! Once more! Or fill the wall up with our disunited thoughts! A dollop of daisies'll do ya! A quick trip around the file cabinet! Let's all go down to the Frosted Lemon for a Clerman. Dare I share a portion of pebbles? Porridge is as porridge does, I always say. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Turbines, how about we go to school? I love gherkins. Aren't they really cool? It won't be a stylish greenest. I can't afford a weenus. But you'll look fleet upon a street of an icicle built for pool. Psychosis? That brings back memories. A time when almost. It brings back memories. Very clear memories. Crystal clear memories of my childhood as a turtle. I'm 100% sure I've never been more certain of anything in my long amphibious life. We're friends now, and I'm a turtle. Yay! Thank you for everything. God damn it, you're right. Thank you, friend. Thank you for everything. Cowabunga, dude! Hello there. Can I interest you in a claim? Or perhaps an adjustment? I claim to be a man named Martin Applegate. Now, let me just adjust that. I claim to be a fish named Stephen Brinklemew. Okay, all done. If you would please remain on the line to take a brief survey. How would you rate my services on a scale of 1 to crustacean? Correct. I always knew I could count on you. I claim to be a direct descendant of Big Ben. Obviously the clock. Your taxes have been adjusted to reflect 10 times more income. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Sinkman's Surplus. May I take your order? And before you say anything, I must add... I'm almost out of pens. You have selected Come Back Now. To confirm this option, please press 1. Para español o prima número 2. We are closed. Au revoir. Hi there, pal. Nice to see you. You caught me in the midst of a bout of longing. Perhaps it would be best if you came back later. What's that? Is it painful? Darn, I'll do it anyway. Am I supposed to do something? Dance in a certain manner? How about like this? I will keep working on my moves. I have to say, it is astonishing how much being a human feels exactly like being a sink. No wonder I was mistaken for so long. This, what do you call it? Adam's apple? It feels exactly like a strainer flange. Now, you must have more experience with this. Which one is my hot water hand? They both appear to be the same temperature. Oh, I'll let you. Whew. More broccoli! Less florets!
Turtle. Turtle.
Why, if it isn't my darling, What an outpouring of joy it brings me to see you again. Shall we leave the tap open and while away the hours in delightful conversation? Then flow it shall. You've read my mind. My dearest, I love thee almost as much as the streets of my home. Didst thou come to make love, or to have a claim adjusted, or to ogle at my hideous form? Hopefully not for long. Come see me any time. You do help the time flow by. Damn it. I mean, go by. Sinky? Ah, yes. I thought you did. How spicy. Let's get down to business. Oh no, not lovemaking. Business. Let me adjust whatever claims you've brought me. Realize me? Why, I never thought I would have that luxury. Have you washed away all that stands in the way of this? Well, lave my hands and call me Martin. Well, please don't. I've been confused enough already. Of course. Return when you're ready. Sudsy and I will be here. Ah, back again. Ready to show me my new form? Not a problem, dear one. Come on back when ready. My savior! Is it time? Alas, I shall wait here, dreaming of claims left unadjusted. Are we ready? To bring me back to my true form? I shall endure until you have what is needed. Finally, someone hears me. I'm not goofy. The turtle loves you back, and I am the turtle. You never doubted me, and I have to confess that I have feelings for you. I would be amenable to trying out life as your lover. I happen to have a smokin' hot wife back home. Smokin'? I mean, seriously, you would really be surprised at how hot she is. But I digress. I'd be happy to add you to the list, dear one. A human? I need a moment to process this. I have to get all my saintly possessions together before I go. And that froth on Sudsy? That means he approves. Since 1987, baby! Ah, dear companion, you've made my dreams come true. I thought you'd never ask.
First to be realized is the strangest sink of all. Okay, Mr. Sink, I can't wait to see what happens. And just like that, he was gone. Well, you did it. You can give it a little peck on its turtly beak, if you like.
Woof, woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Woof!